Let's get started here. We'll install and set up Scrapy on your local machine, and we'll have a brief introduction to Scrapy components. I'm going to start with a Python 3 install, for which I require Homebrew. This is package management software for the Mac OS. I'm going to use this to install Python 3. If you already have Python 3 installed, you can skip all of these steps. This command to install Homebrew can be copy-pasted from the brew.sh site. I'll use Homebrew to install Python 3. I'll call brew install Python 3. Remember, if you already have Python 3 installed, you can skip all of this. You can then get the Scrapy package on your local machine using a simple pip installed. Now, it's recommended generally that you install Scrapy within a virtual environment if you have other stuff on your machine and you don't want Scrapy to interfere with them. The virtual env is also a Python package. You can get it using a simple pip install and get it up and running and then install Scrapy. This is not required though, it's only needed when you want to isolate Scrapy from your other packages. Once you have Scrapy installed, you can simply type Scrapy on your terminal window and you'll get a bunch of help messages. Here are some of the Scrapy commands that you can use from within the command line. Let's explore some of these. The Scrapy bench command runs a quick benchmarking test on your hardware. It basically will give you an idea of what memory and what disk is available for Scrapy to run. This benchmark sets up a local HTTP server on your machine and then crawls it at the maximum possible speed, so you know how fast Scrapy is expected to run. As you can see here, the benchmark test ran for about 10 seconds on my machine. Here are some memory usage stats. Here are some of the requests that Scrapy sent and how many responses it received. The Scrapy fetch command allows you to fetch the contents of any URL. The HTML contents will be printed out to stdout onto your terminal window. The Scrapy settings command allows you to view the configuration settings for Scrapy. Typically, when we work with Scrapy, we'll be using a specific project. You'll set up a spider and your crawlers within projects. If you're within a project and you run this command, this will show you the project specific settings. We've just installed Scrapy. We have no settings at this point in time. We are running the latest version of Scrapy available at the time of recording of this course. This is version 1.5. Now, the way Scrapy views or sees a particular website is very different from how you as a human being will encounter it. If you want to see how Scrapy sees a website, you can use the Scrapy view command. The page that we are scraping here is a very simple one. It contains only static content. This page is downloaded to disk and it then opens up in the browser. The basic Scrapy package that we'll work with does not work with dynamic content. Let's see how it is when we view a page which has dynamic content. Here is the author's page on Plural site. This has dynamic content, and you can see here that the content that is generated dynamically is not available in the downloaded version of the page. Scrapy requires that you use the Splash extension in order to work with dynamic content. Let's take a look at the Plural site author's page on the browser, and you'll see what I mean about dynamic content. The author information and photographs are dynamically populated on this page. Scrapy could not capture it or see it.